On September 20, 2022, police in Middletown, Ohio got a report about a body in the home of 59-year-old mother Bonnie Marie Vaughn. When they searched the property, they found Vaughn's husband, 55-year-old Jeffrey Fellman, dead in the garage. He had been dismembered and his body parts placed in a trash can. Jeffrey's daughter, Kayla, informed police that Vaughn was her stepmother. According to Kayla, investigators needed to speak with Vaughn and Kayla's own boyfriend, John Havens. Detectives call Vaughn and Havens down to the station for questioning. They start with Havens.
But do you have any... I need to pat you down since you're here alone. Do you have anything on you?
No.
Okay, just stand up for me. We just got to make sure you understand.
Yeah.
All right, very good. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yeah, he's good.
Hey, what's up, bud? Go ahead, have a seat right here for me, please. So, my name's Brooke McDonald, like I mentioned, okay?
Yes.
I'm the person investigating this incident, all right? Sounds like you've had a pretty rough day.
Yes. I was making money.
Yeah. Your name's John, right?
Yes.
Oh, you grab it. Your last name, bud.
Havens.
Spell it for me.
Havens.
What's your address, bud?
B Street, Hamilton, Ohio.
What's a good telephone number for you? And what's your birthday?
10/26/1988.
And what's your social? All right. How old are you, man?
33. I will be 34.
When?
October 26th.
So it's coming up.
Yeah.
How many kids you got, bud?
No.
None. Where do you work at?
I don't work anywhere at the moment, but I am looking.
Cool. All right. So obviously we're trying to figure out what's going on. All right. And sounds like you got put in a hard spot.
I did.
And all I'm asking is for you to be a good person and be honest, all right, bud?
Yeah.
You seem like a good dude. You've never been in trouble or anything, have you?
No. No, especially not even like this.
Yeah. You don't even seem like the type of dude that's ever got a speeding ticket.
I don't even drive.
Yeah. So, obviously this is, we're both police officers, okay?
Yeah.
I know you came down here on your own free will, which is awesome.
Yeah, we went to the local one first, and then they told us to come here.
Yeah. All right, so, with what's going on, I have to make sure you understand your Fifth Amendment rights, okay?
Yeah.
And what that means is anything you tell me, if you were charged with something down the road, if you were ever charged with anything, because I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
I know what Kayla's grandma told me and what Kayla told me.
Yeah.
Okay? Whatever you tell us can be held as evidence against you, okay? So I want to make sure you understand this, all right?
Yeah.
It says, I'm a police officer. I warn you that you have the right to remain silent, that anything you say can and will be used in a court of law against you, that you have the right to consult with the lawyer before and during any questioning and have the lawyer present with you while you're being questioned, that if you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed for you free before any questioning, and that you may stop talking to me or any other police officer at any time during questioning. So like I said, what that means is if you were charged with something, anything you tell me can be held as evidence against you, okay?
Yeah.
And like I mentioned, you seem like a good dude, okay? And I feel like you're going to be honest with us and, tell us what happened, all right? Have you ever had a Miranda warning read to you before?
This is the first time.
Okay. Do you understand all that?
Yes.
Knowing that, can we still talk to you about this incident?
Yes.
All right, bud, just do me a favor, print your name right there, because I suck at reading cursive.
Yeah, Kayla can't read cursive either.
Yeah. Alright, so, like I said, I got bits and pieces, but man, just start from the top for me on this.
Well, this morning, it might have been this morning or last night, I was asked if I could go help move boxes for a little bit extra money. So I was like, okay, I'll do that. Well, this morning, I got picked up, still being led to the fact that I'll be lifting boxes.
Who picked you up?
Bonnie did.
Okay, picked you up from your house?
Yep. And when I got there, she's like, well, you won't be moving boxes, there's actually a body.
Okay.
And I didn't know what to do from then on because I didn't have a phone to call no one.
Yeah.
And I just did everything she asked me to do.
Okay. So you get to her house, or she picks you up. What did you guys talk about on the way to her house?
She just asked me how I was doing, if I got a job yet, and if I was going to help her move these boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you get to the house, tell me about that.
Well, when I get to the house, we come through the front door, sit in the kitchen for a minute, and there's a gun sitting there on top of her table, this little thing she's got, along with a wallet. And then she opens up the garage door, says there's actually a body in here. And there it was, stretched out in a tarp like normal sized body would be.
What color was the tarp?
Black.
Black tarp?
Yeah. It had like 2 or 3 rugs sitting on top of it for some reason, I guess. And she tried to cover it up. She didn't do a good job of it.
Okay.
But from then there, she's like, well, I'm going to need help getting rid of it. And I said, well, I don't really want to, but I also remembered that she has a gun, and if she did shoot him, you know, she wouldn't hesitate to shoot me.
Yeah.
For no reason, just not even helping her.
Yeah.
And
which is understandable. You would feel that way.
And I was in a tough spot, and I didn't know what to do, so I helped her try to dispose of it.
What was the first thing you tried to help her do?
First thing I did is I looked at the body just to see who it was.
And who was it?
It's Kayla's dad.
Okay. So you immediately recognized it as being Kayla's dad?
He's got tattoos right here.
I'm sure you could look at his face and tell it was him too.
Yeah.
Did you see any injuries to him? What kind of injuries did you see to him?
It looked like there was bullet holes, like coming from his arm. There was blood all over his shirt.
Okay.
I didn't see where the entry wounds were.
Okay.
But from there, I started dismembering him.
What was the first part you dismembered?
His arm.
Which arm?
I think it was his right arm.
Where was she at when you were doing this?
Inside.
So she didn't stand out there and watch you or anything?
No.
Okay, so you dismembered his right arm first. What did you use to dismember that arm with?
A little handsaw.
Okay. Was it hard to get through or anything?
Yeah, it was real hard.
So after you dismembered the arm, where did you put the arm out?
I just left it on the tarp.
Okay. What'd you do after you did that?
I severed the other arm.
Okay.
And I left all the parts with the bag. Because I couldn't lift them.
Yeah.
It was way too heavy.
So after you did the other arm, what did you do next?
I started cutting off one of the legs.
Which leg?
I think it was the left leg.
All right.
And then the right one.
So you
Was that at the hip or the knee?
The knee.
So you started cutting off at the knee?
Yeah.
So you got the left leg dismembered?
Yeah.
Did you get the right leg dismembered?
I got them all, yeah.
All right. What else did you dismember?
That was it. I left the head.
Okay.
With the body.
What'd you do with the saw?
I hung it back up on the rack.
Okay. What'd you do with your clothes?
She told me to leave them there. She got me these clothes to change into.
Where'd she watch you change at?
Oh, I changed out in the garage. She was inside.
To understand, you saw the gun there, and it's perfectly understandable that, you know, if you see a gun and, you know, you think, yeah, I don't want to be this next dude under the tarp.
Yeah.
You know?
So I had no way of calling for help for anyone.
Yeah. Are you pretty familiar with that house?
I've been there a few times, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 maybe, because it was her stepmom, so.
So all this took place inside the garage?
Yeah.
So after you dismembered the arms and legs, hung the saw back up, what did you do, go back inside and tell her that you did it?
No, I tried to finish wrapping it up and trying to get it into the tote, but I couldn't lift them.
Okay, what kind of tote?
Just a regular sized tote about this big.
Alright. So, after that, what'd you do?
Kept trying until I finally gave up, said I couldn't lift them. Couldn't get them in there.
And that's what you told her?
Yeah.
Did she come out and look at?
Yeah, she came out to see.
What'd she say when you told her that?
She said, well, guess I'm just going to have to try to find some help. And that's when she ended up calling Kayla's brother the first time, and
What did she tell Kayla's brother?
she told him that she needed help moving a body.
Who's Kayla's brother?
Casey Fellman.
Casey Fellman.
I think he's the one that called earlier.
Okay. So after he called Casey, what'd she do?
After she called Casey, he said he didn't want to be a part of it, and then she tried to call Kayla and told Kayla about it, and then tried to get her sister's boyfriend to help us, but he doesn't even know about it, anything at all, because he's been at work all day.
Did she get a hold of her brother?
Did Kayla get a hold of her brother?
Oh, yeah, okay. No, you said Bonnie called who now?
Bonnie called Kayla's brother
Okay.
to ask for help.
Casey?
Yeah, and then Casey called the law. And then after Bonnie called Kayla, Kayla called her grandmother. And then that's how we ended up here.
So after Bonnie called Kayla and told Kayla, what'd you guys do?
I went back out in the garage to try to move the body again, but I still couldn't move it.
And what'd you do after that?
I told her I was done for the day, and she said, well, let me go get you an outfit to change into. And she said, leave your clothes here.
So did she go get you an outfit?
Yeah, that's what I'm wearing now.
Where'd she say she went?
I don't know.
Did you go with her?
So
you stayed at the house while she left?
Yeah.
Where'd you stay at in the house?
I stayed out in the garage, so the dogs wouldn't come out and try to mess with anything.
Yeah. So, when she got back, what happened?
When she got back, she gave me my clothes, and I changed, and then we waited around for a few minutes, and then she took me home.
All right. How many times did you guys, because I'm getting ready to go talk to her, we got her. Did you guys have any type of intercourse or anything like that?
No.
Okay. Did she give you anything, any money or anything?
She paid me money, yeah, but that's what I thought I was getting for the boxes.
Okay. When did she give you money?
After.
All right, how much?
I think it was $70.
Okay. Where's the money at now?
At my house in the wallet.
What'd you spend it on?
Spend it on toilet paper and stuff like that.
Just be honest, man. Because, like I said, we talked to Caleb, too.
Yeah, well, I mean, we bought weed with it.
Okay. So she drove you home. What'd you do after that?
Kayla was downstairs, she let me in the building, and then right after we got upstairs is when I told her everything that happened.
Did you wear gloves or
Yeah, I wore
anything
gloves.
like that? Where'd you put the gloves at?
I put the gloves with the clothes and the shoes on top of the shoe rack.
Alright. Alright, Bill, we'll just hang tight for a minute and we'll be right back with you, okay?
Is there any way I can use the bathroom?
Yeah. Hold on for a second. Alright, so what'd that gun look like? Because we're getting ready to go out to the house, okay?
What looks like?
Yeah.
The gun?
Mm-hmm.
Looked like a black 9mm.
Okay. And what's sitting where?
On top of this thing, I don't know exactly what it is, but it was on top of the table.
Okay. Did she point it at you?
No, but it was sitting there.
Did she threaten to shoot you at all or anything?
No, but she could have been sneaky about it.
Yeah,
And
for
not
sure.
tell me.
For sure. Alright, man, we'll just hang tight for a minute. We'll be right back with you, okay?
Having gotten John Haven's version of events, detectives turn their attention to Vaughn.
Let me get your cup, girls. I'll get your cup of water. Like, really? Save it for me. Thank you. Okay. Mm-hmm. 1 second. Get your water real quick.
Hello. Here's you some water, ma'am. Do me a favor and have a seat right here for me, please. My name's Brooke McDonald, okay?
How are you?
Brooke McDonald. This is my partner, Trey.
Hi, what are your roles?
I am a detective and he is a detective. We're trying to figure out what's going on tonight, okay?
Okay.
Your first name's Bonnie, right?
Yeah.
What's your last name?
Vaughn, V-A-U-G-H-A-N.
And what's your address?
Middletown, Ohio.
How long have you lived there for?
28, since 2000, 22
2000.
years.
That's a long time. I'm assuming you own a home, you don't rent it? Good, that's a nice area over there. What's a good telephone number? So, like I said, we're the individuals that are, investigating this, okay?
You're fine?
The people who are investigating this situation, okay? All I know is what everybody else has told me, okay?
I know nothing.
All right.
Okay.
That's fine. You seem like a nice lady.
I am a very nice person.
You seem like a good person.
Yes, I am.
You seem like an honest person.
I am a very honest person.
And, everybody's got different stories, right?
I have nothing recognized rights. I have no idea why I'm arrested, and I have no idea why I'm here.
Okay, I'm getting ready to explain that to you, all right? So, have you ever been in trouble before or anything?
No. I had a DUI once.
Okay, well, that ain't
That's it.
So, like I said, everybody else is saying stuff, and I want to get your side of the story, okay? But before I can do that, I got to make sure you understand your Fifth Amendment rights.
My what?
Your Fifth Amendment rights, all right?
That would be a good idea.
So, yeah, you're a very smart lady. So what that means is anything you tell me, if you were charged with something, that can be held as evidence against you, okay? So I want to make sure you understand those. Have you ever had your rights read to you before?
Mhm.
All right.
Never been arrested before. Other than a DUI.
All right, so it says, I'm a police officer. I warn you that you have the right to remain silent, that anything you say can and will be used in a court of law against you, that you have the right to consult with a lawyer before and during any questioning, and have a lawyer present with you while you are being questioned, that if you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed for you free before any questioning, and that you may stop talking to me or any other police officer at any time during questioning. So like I mentioned before, okay, what that means is anything you tell me could be held as evidence against you if you were charged with something, okay? Do you understand this? Knowing this, can we still talk to you?
Yes.
Awesome. Just do me a favor and print your name right here, Bonnie, because I suck at reading cursive. And I don't want to get yours mixed up with anybody else's because we have a heavy caseload.
I am not here to cause you trouble.
I don't think you are.
Get this resolved.
You seem like a very sweet lady.
I am. Apparently my neighbors are watching my dogs. That was my first concern.
What time do you got?
Time is 23:15.
All right, Bonnie, if you could just tell me, what the hell's going on?
Why am I here?
Well, so Kayla, is that your stepdaughter? And her boyfriend had came to the police department and said there was a dead body inside your garage.
Okay.
And, we're getting a search warrant right now to make sure. Is there a dead body inside your garage?
There is.
All right, can you tell me about that? Why is there a dead body in your garage? Like I said, you seem like a nice lady. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on here. How many dogs do you have?
2.
2? What kind are they?
West Highland White Terrier and a black miniature poodle.
Who has your dogs right now? You said the neighbors?
They were in the car when I was apprehended.
Yeah.
And apparently I was apprehended at a gas station. I don't know how the neighbors volunteered to take my dog, given that I was apprehended at a gas station.
Yeah.
I was totally unaware that I was being apprehended, so I tried to pull away, not knowing they were after me.
Yeah.
Not trying to get away from the police.
Yeah, I don't think you
I was
are.
trying to get out of the way. But apparently one of my neighbors volunteered to take the dog.
Yeah.
Don't know how that happened.
Well, I'll try to figure that out for you, okay?
I'm very glad my neighbors took the dog. I'm very close to all my neighbors,
Mm-hmm.
so it's not surprising that they would volunteer. I would take their dogs.
Yeah.
So
Good.
Well,
And that's the kind of person you are. You seem like a nice lady.
I am a nice lady. I have had, I don't know if I should give away or not. This seems very straightforward to me,
Mm-hmm.
but I've never been in this territory before.
Yeah.
My husband tried to kill me, and I shot him
Okay.
in my garage.
I'm sorry that happened.
Yes, I'm very sorry it happened to you. I love him very much. And I probably don't appear this way, very distraught about it.
Yeah.
Love the hell out of it.
Yeah.
He has hurt me before.
Mm-hmm.
There is a record of domestic violence.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if it's this court or Hamilton. I don't know. He has abused me before.
Yeah.
And I forgave him, and we went to AA, went to therapy, went to everything.
Sounds like you tried everything.
Yes, I forgave him. We worked through it, and we were doing fine.
Yeah.
I had to go to my mother's house
Mm-hmm.
in Youngstown, Ohio, and I had to go take care of her
Yeah.
because my stepfather went out of town,
Mm-hmm.
and she cannot be left alone. So I
Yeah.
had to leave him for a week. And when I left for a week, he started to drink again. He
Yeah.
had not been drinking. When he drinks, he becomes violent. When I left, he started to drink.
Mm-hmm.
When I came home, he continued to drink. I could not get him to stop. When I came home, he continued this, and he went to Carol's Speakeasy Lounge,
Mm-hmm.
and I went and took his keys away, moved the car, and when I came back to get my car, I had moved his car across the street to that gym, whatever that gym is.
Yeah, the powerhouse or whatever, power station.
He met me in the parking lot, choked me out in the parking lot, which there's plenty of videos of. I asked Carol Speakeasy, they said they don't have video of it, but maybe Access Counseling, which I go to,
Mm-hmm.
actually has video of it. I don't know, but he choked me out in the parking lot.
When did that happen?
It wasn't last night, it was the night before.
Okay.
Lifted me up, choked me out in the parking lot, and so that started the cycle of abuse again, and
So this happened not last night, but the night before?
yes.
Okay.
When I came home, I was afraid to come home. He said it was okay. He said he had quit drinking. He had not. When I came home and met him in the garage, he shut the garage door and attacked me. And one of the things I did when we had this episode before is we joined a shooting range, premier shooting range, and I learned how to shoot and took self-defense lessons. That was part of the agreement. I would learn how to protect myself.
Yes.
Because I was afraid he would hurt me again. And he tried to. And I shot him.
All right. So what happened inside the garage? How did he try to hurt you?
He attacked me, and I had the gun, and I shot him.
How did he try to attack you?
He came at me with a chair. He had a chair. And he tried to throw the chair at me, and
Is that chair still in the garage?
yes, it's still in the garage.
When that happened, was the garage door open or shut?
No, it was shut.
Okay. What does the chair look like?
It's a white chair with cushions. It's got rollers on it. And
Okay.
he went to throw the chair at me, and I shot him.
Would
I did not empty the clip. I shot him 4 times. I
Mhm.
think it was 4. I did not check the clip.
Yeah.
I did not. It just
Well, in
enough
a
to stop
situation
him.
like that, yeah, you're not going to remember that. That's kind of...
Well, but I do, because that's part of the training they gave us in conceal and carry. I
Yeah.
took conceal and carry lessons. I shoot a .22. It's not the kind of gun that kills people. It's the kind of gun that stops people. It's not.
Yeah. Is that what you shot him with? Was a .22?
Yes.
Where's the gun at now?
And on my kitchen table.
Okay. And that's the gun you used to...
Yes. And it did kill him.
Okay.
I was not trying to kill him. I was trying to stop him.
Yeah, for sure.
But
Did you already have the gun on you when you went into
I
the
had
garage?
the
or
gun
you
on
already-
me. Yes.
Okay. All right.
When I went into the garage, because I was afraid.
Yeah.
And
Did you have the gun on you when you guys had the incident at the speakeasies? Or
no.
okay.
At Carol's, no. No. I was not expecting to meet him at Carol's.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I didn't want him to drive drunk.
Yeah.
I was just trying to move the car so that he would not, because I didn't want him to kill somebody driving drunk.
Yeah. Or get a DUI, you know?
And I was more concerned with him killing someone.
Yeah.
So when you guys passed incidents with
Those
your
are,
DV incidents, did you call the police?
yes, on the one previous, not the one at Carol. Actually, I called them about the one at Carol, yes.
Okay.
And they came to the house because they were just there like 2 nights ago. And the police officers that were there, because he locked me out of the house when I came back to this is going to sound, I was very upset. When I tried to come back to the house, he had locked me out. He had unplugged the garage door opener and changed the locks on the door so I could not get back in.
Yeah.
And so I called the police. I was trying not to involve the police because the last time I had filed domestic abuse, and because I decided we would go the AA and the therapy and the church route, and I dropped the charges. And I'm sorry. I should not have done that. But I did, because I was trying to be loving and forgiving and a good Christian wife.
Yeah.
I've tried. We went through
Yeah.
a lot of therapy. And God damn it, I tried.
Yeah.
But that's why I did not want to call the police again, because he locked me out of the house.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I could not get back into the house. And
How long ago was that?
that was like when he choked me out that night.
So
It was like 2 nights ago. The police,
Yeah.
you have a record of it. The police were there.
Yeah.
And the 2 officers that came, when I came back in the house, I told them that he was dangerous, and they would not make him leave. And I told them he had a gun,
Mm-hmm.
and I went and got the gun.
Which gun was that?
It was a Colt 45, and I hid it from him so he would not have a gun.
Yeah.
And they told me to quit yelling at him. I was mad at him, and I told him, "You choked me, you hurt me, you changed the locks, and they told me to quit yelling at him. They told me
Yeah.
to quit yelling at him.
So.
And you have a record of this. It's
Yeah.
like 2 nights ago. You have if you look, you have a
It'll be
record of this.
documented. I'll look.
Yeah. There's, and they left. They left me. They said they can't make him leave. And so I say,
So what you're telling me, it sounds all reasonable, okay?
it's not. It's ridiculous. It's
No.
ridiculous. I tried to help him. I tried to make this work.
What I mean about reasonable is that you are a reasonable person. You seem like a good person.
I love him. I miss him. I wish he was there right now.
So,
But he's not when he drinks.
believe me, I've met many a man.
Violent, and I love him so much when he's sober.
I understand.
I love him so much when he's sober.
And I believe that 100%.
But he tried to hurt me again.
Yeah,
But there was nothing I could do.
yeah. So when you shot the gun 4 times, where do you believe you hit him at with the bullets?
In his body.
Like lower torso area?
His torso.
So after that, what did you do?
Freaked out. What are you doing? I've never killed anybody.
Yeah.
I can't kill a fucking bug.
Yeah.
I can't.
You don't seem like that type of person.
I can't. I thought my son, I was never going to forgive me for doing it. And I love my son so much. I taught my son to pick up bugs and take them outside when he was little so that he wouldn't kill them, because I would never kill anything. I mean, he does. My son, he's so brave. He will pick up any kind of bug and take it outside and not kill it, because you don't kill me.
Yeah.
You don't kill me.
So,
You just don't. You don't kill things. But anyway, I am.
is the gun you use, is it like a semi-automatic?
It's a Glock 22.
Glock 22? Are the shell casings still in the garage?
I assume.
Okay.
I didn't pick them up. I don't know where they are.
So,
I didn't see them in the garage. But then I freaked out. I thought, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Nobody's going to miss this son of a bitch but me.
yeah.
And so I thought I need to get rid of the body. And Kayla said, no, I'll send John over. He'll help you. We'll get rid of the body. I don't know what freaked her out or him out, but they said they would help me, and apparently that freaked him out. I should not have tried to move the body. I know that.
Yeah.
But I didn't know what else to do. I panicked.
So when you called Kayla, what did you tell her?
That he hurt me again.
Mm-hmm.
And he has abused her in the past. And she understands.
Mm-hmm.
But apparently this freaked her out more than.
Yeah. What freaked her out?
Well, her boyfriend seen the body. Bodies are I don't know if you've ever been around a dead body, but they're freaky.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're big and freaky.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't know what to do. I panicked. So, yeah, I didn't know what to do.
So when did you call her? What time?
I don't remember. I've been freaked out ever since it happened.
Oh, was it last night or this morning? When you called Kayla?
I don't know. I know I should know that.
Did you text her or call her over voice call?
I don't know. Probably both. I don't know.
So the reason I asked is because they said that you had called and asked if they could come and help you move some boxes. Did you call, ask, and then once he got there, you told him that there was a body in the garage?
I don't remember exactly what I said, but I will back up whatever they say because I don't want them to get into trouble.
Okay.
She's been through hell.
Mm-hmm.
Her real mother allowed some very bad things to happen.
Yeah. Did John?
That's her boyfriend.
Yeah, he came over, right?
Yes, and tried to help him, but not able to help.
How did he try to help? What did he do?
I don't really know because I was not out in the garage because I can't stomach it.
Yeah.
We were going to try to put the body
Mm-hmm.
in a Rubbermaid type bin and store it somewhere.
Yeah.
I know this sounds horrible.
So did he cut the body up?
No, nothing. I was not out there, but there was nothing to cut. But
He told me that he cut his arms and let go.
what? No.
Did you go to Walmart?
I went to Walmart and got him clean clothes to change into
Why?
because his clothes were messy.
Messy how? Like did they have blood on him?
Yeah.
Alright.
And I didn't want him to wear messy clothes home, but no, he didn't cut anything that I know of.
Where's his clothes at now?
Please.
Okay.
I don't know. I am not a seasoned killer professional.
Yeah.
So,
I guess, why didn't you call the police?
because
Why
I
not?
panicked and freaked out and thought I could just make it go away.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna grab some coffee. I'll be right back, okay? Just sit tight for 1 second. You want some coffee?
I want a phlebotomy.
Okay. I can't do that, but I'll be right back, alright? Sorry about that. So, you mentioned the other night he picked you up and choked you at the bar
I've been working.
in the parking lot. What kind of injuries do you have?
Well, I have
What's that from?
from him grabbing me.
Okay.
There's a bruise on my neck. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if it's pretty.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any other injuries on you? Alright.
You mind moving your hair back a little bit so I can see the...
I don't know if you can see it or not. There's a...
Mm-hmm.
I have photos from the last time he abused me.
Yeah.
Really.
Okay.
And like I said, I think Access or the Uppercut have videos.
Yeah, we're definitely going to check all those for sure. Okay. So you know as well as I do, I just want to confirm that, because you said you couldn't remember if you had sent messages to Kayla or talked to her over the phone. Is it okay if I check and see in your phone if you text her any messages or anything?
Yeah, you can see.
Okay. What's the passcode to the phone? Because they all, like my phone is, you know, I got a digital
I
passcode.
know, it's my face.
You don't have like a
Is it your birthday?
backup code, or they normally?
Yeah,
Might
they,
be 9/10/63.
9/10/63.
Normally my face.
Yeah.
How much trouble am I in?
I'm still trying to put everything together. That's why I'm asking you, you know, this stuff.
I didn't,
That's why it's really
I
important.
didn't do anything to his body.
Okay.
I didn't hurt his body.
Yeah.
I didn't touch his body,
Mhm.
other than I took his rings.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I did to his body.
Did you cover him up with a tarp so you didn't have to see it?
Well, I covered him up for John. I was talking to him. I missed him. I love him.
Mhm. You covered him up for John?
So John wouldn't have to see him.
Yeah.
I love him.
I believe you do.
I miss him.
I believe you do. I believe you do miss him.
I was talking to him.
Yeah. You were talking to him?
Maybe I'm crazy. I am crazy, actually. I am certifiable crazy. I go to therapy and counseling, and I'm on medication. I need my medication. I'm
Where's your medication
at home,
We're at home.
on the kitchen table, in a basket.
Does it have your name on it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I am very crazy. Bipolar crazy.
Yeah.
But I hurt him out of self-defense.
Mhm.
I tried everything I could to make it work.
Yeah.
And if I could bring him back, I would.
I know you would. For sure.
But he would have killed me.
Yeah.
There's no doubt in my mind.
So I'm getting ready to go talk to John again, okay?
John is not 100% there.
Yeah.
He's mentally delayed a little, I think.
So are you 100% certain, without a doubt, a shadow of a doubt, that when you went and picked John up, that he knew he was going to go help you dispose of the body at that time?
He knew before he went into the garage.
Did you
Yeah.
tell him on the way there?
Yes.
Okay, what did you tell him?
That there was a body in the garage.
Okay.
But John is feeble.
Yeah.
If you guys would have got the body in the tote, what were you going to do about it? What were you going to do with the tote at the...
Does it matter?
Oh, just asking a question.
Put it in a shed.
In a shed, or was there somewhere that you were planning on putting it?
Like a storage facility shed?
No, like in either in my shed or his mother's shed.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I understand.
I was not thinking clearly.
So, were you ever thinking about, like, what would you say to his family, or, because sooner or later you had to know that they were going to ask about where he was going?
Well, I told him he was in rehab because he was supposed to be in rehab, getting better. You don't understand, he was a very mean person. Not like the kind of person anyone would miss, but me.
Mm-hmm. Did you call his other son up? Did you call his son up?
Yeah.
What did you ask Casey?
Casey wanted to kill him.
Mm-hmm.
Casey's always wanted to kill him. We had to keep him and Casey apart. Because Casey wanted to kill him.
Yeah, it sounds like not very many people liked him.
No. He was a mean son.
Did you tell anybody else about this, or what was going on, or just the family? What about you? Do you have a son also?
My son knows nothing about
He
this.
knows nothing? Okay.
Nothing. My son has nothing
For sure.
to do with this.
Definitely.
Nothing.
So when you called Casey, what did you tell him?
But I needed help, and Casey wanted nothing to do with it.
Did you tell him what he needed help with?
No. Casey knows. Casey wanted nothing to do with any of this.
Okay.
Nothing. No.
Did you ever think about calling, the police?
Yes, I did.
What steered you
I
away
was
from
afraid.
that?
You know what frightened me is when the police came to the house and yelled at me for yelling at him.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, well, they're a lot of help.
Yeah.
I can't even yell at him. He's trying to kill me. You choked me out in a parking lot, and they're yelling at me for raising my voice to him?
Yeah.
How much help is that?
Did they come over earlier and do a well-being check?
They were there today, yes.
Okay, and what happened when they came over today?
Nothing.
Did you talk to them?
Yeah.
What'd you tell them?
But I was fine. I wasn't.
Did you think about telling them that, he was dead in the garage? Did that cross your mind? What steered you away from not telling them?
Because they yelled at me for yelling at him.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like they were going to be very supportive to me.
Yeah. I'm sorry you felt that way.
Well, someone chokes you on a parking lot and they yell at you for raising your voice to them?
Mm-hmm.
That did not feel like a very supportive environment to me. I did not feel like they would advocate for me.
Yeah.
No. And he told me after they left that they apologized to him for having to come over. After he locked me out of the garage. And, yes, they said, oh, we're sorry we had to come over and bother you.
Yeah.
He locked me out of the garage, out of my house.
Yeah.
Choked me out in a parking lot, and they
Mhm.
apologized to him. I'm not sure that's true, because that's what he told me.
I know you mentioned that John was feeble, but after you went and got the clothes, he changed. Did you give him a ride back home?
Yeah, of course.
What did you all talk about on the way home to his house?
Coming back tomorrow and finishing things up.
How much money did you give him?
I don't know, like $100, and I told him to talk to Kayla about how much money he might have for the next day, but
Okay.
I give them money all the time. I
believe
always
you do.
give them money.
Yeah, you seem like a nice, giving person.
I give them money, I feed them, I buy them groceries, I give them rent money, I give them money all the time.
It sounds like you bend over backwards for everybody.
Oh, family.
Yeah. All right, dear, we'll just hang tight for a second and I'll be right back.
How
with you,
much
okay?
trouble am I in?
We'll talk, okay? I gotta talk to them some more and I'll let you know, okay? Just give me a little bit longer, okay?
Will you get me a lawyer eventually, too? I mean, I'm not done talking to you, but I need help, obviously.
Okay. Hang tight.
And I need to go to the bathroom.
Okay, hold on just a second, okay?
Yes,
ma'am.
I want to make this, I didn't get the money for doing this for me. I give them money all the time.
Okay.
It wasn't money in exchange for this. I just always give them.
Okay. Oh, no, yeah, we understood it. Quick question. You said that you took off the rings off of his, how many rings did he have on? 2. Was that on a wedding ring, and what was the other ring?
He wore rings for balance, to help him with his balance.
Oh, I never heard of those. What kind of ring is that?
I don't.
Oh, okay.
It was some homeopathic thing.
Oh, okay. All right. Where'd you put them at?
They were on the kitchen table. I don't want to lose his rings.
Oh, I got, we're not trying to.
They mean a lot to me. I
I
mean,
got
especially his wedding ring. I don't want to lose his wedding ring.
I got you. Okay.
You guys aren't going to let me go home, are you?
No, we're still trying to figure out everything about what's going on, okay? We have to talk to everybody and get.
Fail and go home. Is that even possible?
Well, nobody said you were going to jail yet. We're trying to sort out everything.
Somebody.
So we're just trying to sort out everything. We'll come back in here and I'll let you know, and then we'll get you to the restroom here in a second, okay? All right. Calm down a little bit, okay?
No. your back for a
I
second.
didn't say you weren't. I believe you're a good person. All right. Just calm down a little bit, okay? Just sit tight, and we'll be back in here, okay? I'll get you to the restroom here in a second, okay?
With Vaughan's story conflicting with his, police confront Havens about the inconsistencies.
Alright, bud. So, you need to be 100 with me, okay?
Yeah.
Because I don't want to come back and just come back and bite you in the butt, or we'd be having this conversation again tomorrow or next week.
Yeah, either.
So, when Bonnie came and picked you up, and you were on your way to the house, she told you that he was already dead.
Well, she said that there was a body.
Yeah. And you knew, yeah. So, she told you that while you were on the way from your house to her house, or that's what she told me.
Yeah.
What did she tell you in the car ride?
She said that there's a body. She said, I don't know who it is. It was some guy from a bar that apparently her husband Jeff was supposed to have shot at the bar.
Why did you tell me earlier that she didn't tell you till you got there? Were you afraid you'd be in trouble?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, bud.
Yeah, because this is crazy.
So she kind of made some indications that you two may have had some other stuff going on. Why would she indicate that?
Oh, that's some BS. There's
Okay.
no way.
All right, bud. I just wanted to make sure, okay?
Yeah.
Appreciate you being honest with me. All right, and she also said that she told you that she would pay you more money if you came back tomorrow to finish the job. Is that true?
Yeah, but I definitely ain't going back.
Yeah, I believe you. All right, bud. I appreciate it. Just hang tight for a minute, okay?
Detectives continue to zero in on Vaughn.
All right, dear. So, we got officers out at your house right now, okay? We got a switchboard. It looks like you got surveillance camera on your house.
They're not working right now that I do, yeah. They're not working. He disconnected them when he started drinking again. But they're not on.
Is their password protected?
No.
Okay.
But they're not operative right now.
Where's that DVR at, the device that records it? Where's that at in the house?
It's on our phones.
Okay.
It's not really on a DVR, but it wasn't operative during this incident. It hasn't been on since he started drinking when I went to my mom.
Okay. But we still just want to, because sometimes even, I've dealt with people in the past where they thought they disconnected or whatever, and it was still recording. So if that could be on your phone, what was that passcode again to your phone?
It's my birthday.
Okay.
I mean, you can look, but trust me,
All right. Awesome.
can I go to the bathroom?
Yeah. Yeah.
Can I follow you?
Just hang tight. I gotta get a email, okay?
Yeah. Leave those there. Stand up for him, put your hands better back. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to see with my hands.
Well, all it's up to there is just policy, you have to go to our jail time.
Pardon?
I said I have to take you into the jail to use the restroom,
Okay,
and it's policy, you gotta go in there and handcuffs.
okay.
Hey, Lindsay.
Hey, yeah.
Actually, we'll just have her come back, so I want to get pictures of
Okay.
her neck and stuff.
That's fine. I know. Well, I'll see you sit on writing anymore on you. I'll set you over there.
As the investigation continued, police found evidence they said pointed to Jeffrey Fellman's murder being premeditated. Bonnie Marie Vaughn pleaded guilty to murder, tampering with evidence, and gross abuse of a corpse. She was sentenced to life in prison. John Havens pleaded guilty to gross abuse of a corpse and tampering with evidence. He is currently awaiting sentencing.